Hello, this is Widowed Eye 7119, and I am back for another chapter in my Resident Evil series. We are now on Resident Evil 3, the third installment released in 1999 for PlayStation 1 and was ported to Dreamcast, Windows, and Gamecube. I am playing this on my PS1, porting directly from. This game was actually originally intended as a spin-off game. It was not supposed to be Resident Evil 3, but basically they had like two spin-off projects going and one of them got canceled. They didn't want them to wait too long, so they kind of rushed this project along and made it Resident Evil 3.
Resident Evil.
So, that that kind of makes it the shortest in the series because the development was rushed and it wasn't really meant to be a complete main game. It's also the first in the series to have no character selection. There's only one playthrough. Unlike Resident Evil 1, you can play through it as Chris, and then you can play through it as Jill. Or Resident Evil 2, you can play through it as Claire or Leon. This was the first one in 1999 it just has one story. We reprise the role of Jill Valentine from Resident Evil 1. The game is also unique in that it has these live-action choice scenarios, which is completely new and has never been used since. Well, it kind of was, but yeah, it's a very different game compared to any other Resident Evil game. And of course there's the Nemesis, making it very unique. And it's also the first game, and one of the only games, to use gunpowder as like something, as you know, mixing gunpowders and making ammo. Resident Evil 3 is set before and after Resident Evil 2. The first like half of the game is set before Resident Evil 2. And then the last half of the game, I'd say, is set after Resident Evil 2. So that's why I didn't do this one first, because it still ends up being after. It delves deeper into the events of Raccoon City incident and details the Jill Valentine's escape. So, yeah, let's jump back into Raccoon City.
It all began as an ordinary day in September, an ordinary day in Raccoon City, a city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070. Over.
What are they?
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive. Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there! How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters! Now leave me alone!
You can talk to him again.
Told you! I'm not leaving! Never! Just get away from me.
The container is locked from inside. Another interesting thing about this game, Resident Evil 1 mainly took place in a mansion, and Resident Evil 2 mainly took place in a police station and like an underground lab. But this is the first one where it kind of lets you explore the streets of Raccoon City, which is really cool. I wouldn't quite call it open world, you know, but it doesn't have that confined building feeling that you have from most Resident Evil games, which isn't a bad thing. I don't mean that, you know, that's part of horror games, but this one is like one of the only ones that's like just not like that. So over here, as you saw, I just got some handgun bullets out of there. And first aid spray. A lot of people had a problem with Jill's civilian outfit because they think it's sexist, you know, showing too much skin, just, you know, sexualizing her. I think that's ridiculous. Women wear skirts. She has boots on. She could have a little bit more of a shirt, but her sweatshirt is tied around her waist. I mean, she's comfortable. I mean, it's not like girls have never dressed like that before. I think people just need to calm down. I like the classic outfit. I think it's iconic. And we already had a game where she was in a police uniform, so it's not like Capcom is sexist. And you can actually unlock that S.T.A.R.S uniform in this game. You have to unlock it, but still. So head up here to this office. I was just seeing if that board said anything. Right here, there is a warehouse key that we need to get out of here. And we come to our first little save room. There's some gunpowder over here. So as I was saying earlier, this is a new... They kind of touched on this in the Resident Evil 2 remake, but not nearly anything like they do in this game. In this game, you have to carry this reloading tool. I mean, you don't have to bring it with you, but you have to have this reloading tool, and that's the only way that you can turn this gunpowder into ammo. There's like 15 different gunpowder combinations you can do. Unlike in Resident Evil 2, there was like 4. Or, I don't even remember. But yeah, it gets pretty complicated. But basically, gunpowder A makes handgun bullets. If you combine them together, you make gunpowder AA. You can do that up to 3 times. Gunpowder AAA, triple A. That just will make more bullets. But you can do a lot of different combinations and make a lot of different things. So you definitely don't want to use them all on just handgun bullets, because you will still find handgun bullets throughout the game. So it really kind of makes the game harder in a way, because it you know, it's up to you kind of what ammo you get in a way. You could be a fool and just turn everything into hand, you know what I mean? Anyways, you kind of gotta know what's up. So I'm gonna store that first aid spray for now. This game looks amazing for 1999. I mean, even to this day, I mean, it's a pretty good looking game. And this is the first one where you don't have to press like X and it'll just automatically like take you down the stairs. Now you can actually do this yourself. So that's pretty cool. Step up in that department. So we use the warehouse key here and discard it, and we can head out to the streets of Raccoon City. Alleyway. Okay, so as she said just earlier, it is September 28th. Resident Evil 2 took place on September 29th. So this is the day before Resident Evil 2. And I know you saw I loaded a next game, but yeah, obviously this is hard mode because I did not start out with the assault rifle and all that. I'm gonna head over through this door. Turn around and get some space. These guys get pretty fast. Jesus. This game has a lot of zombies in it. There's gonna be one down here, so be ready to go back up the stairs real quick. And down here we find the shotgun. Pretty instantly in the game. Kind of just gives it to us. The Benelli. He is lucky he died before his guts were ripped out. Cases of drinking water. Jeez, Jill. Alright, lighter oil, which we will need. Similar to Resident Evil 0, you need to find a lighter, and then you need to put fluid in it before you can use it. So I'm going to head back through this door. This will lead me to the area that I was in before. It's like a circular hill. Shit. That oil drum didn't hit any of them. Okay, well. I really didn't even need to come out here and kill them, but we will be coming back to this area earlier, or later, and it's just nice to clear it out a little bit. That door will be locked from the other side. Here we will find 2 green herbs. Here's an Uptown map. We can run up this fire escape and find 2 more green herbs. And you want to do this now because if you return to this area later, this fire escape ladder will not be down. It will be like up so you can't. Yep. It's gonna be a shit ton of zombies there later. Gunshots coming from over here. Jesus. Sometimes they're really fast. Over here there is some ink ribbon. We'll head through the back door of this bar.
Get away!
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? And he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after S.T.A.R.S members. There's no escape.
So that was Brad Vickers from Resident Evil 1. It never really showed him in Resident Evil 1, but he was the one that was piloting the chopper and left you all there, and then rescued you at the end. One of the only surviving S.T.A.R.S members, and he was just bitten by a zombie. Clock Tower postcard. A picture postcard of a clock tower. The following explanation is printed on the backside. A landmark spot, St. Michael Clock Tower. It's the first file of the game. Over here there is some handgun bullets, which we really needed. And over here is the lighter, but my inventory is full. Looks like I will have to run back to an item box. Kind of inevitable this first part of the game. I'll have to backtrack to the item box at least once. If we head over this way though, we can unlock that door from earlier that was locked from the other side. So we'll end up right back at that first area. Just cut through here. Looks like they got that girl. And also, while I'm back here, I happen to remember that I forgot to pick up some ink ribbon. You'll want to basically check every single typewriter in this game because there will always be some ink ribbon probably. So I will store the shotgun. Yeah, that'll probably be good for now. To examine that body, see if it has anything good to say about it. She's dead. Alright then, I guess that wasn't that cool. Could have at least said like her stomach had been ripped out or something. This game does also have a dodging mechanic that is completely unique to this game. It's extremely hard to do though, I still don't completely understand it. Basically you hold down R2 and you're supposed to press X like right when you're attacked and you will dodge, but it does not always work for me. So I don't really rely on it. Easier to do it so we'll go this way in the remake. We can cut through here now. This door was locked earlier, but now we can cut through here. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's the problem with this game is areas do not. Oh shh! Areas do not always stay clear. As it would be if you were in a city of infected zombies. Alright, damn it. It was in the green. We were fine, but now so every time there's these red barrels, you want to press R2. Hold down R2 and you will target it. It doesn't always work, but it should work. So I turn around and wait for them to get as close as possible. Body, there will be photo A. The policemen are pressing forward. It's dated September 27th. So, yesterday, this game universe. It's September 28th. I need to use this lighter to burn this rope. It's down get through. There's gonna be some dogs in this area, so just start running. Usually I can get past them without getting bit, but I guess I'm having an unlucky day. Lighter. There's some gunpowder over here. I'm going to store them for now. Go ahead and store the reloading tool also. Oh, wait. And as usual, I forgot. Make sure you check every typewriter because maybe this one does not have any ink in it. But pretty much all of them do. Alright, making our way through Raccoon City. Head down this way and this door will be locked. It's locked with a simple lock. For any experienced Joe players, you know what that means. We need a lockpick, because we are the master of unlocking. So head over here, and oh my god. You see a familiar sight. RPD.
Jill! We've gotta...
chance of grabbing Brad's S.T.A.R.S card, but that's the route that I'm going to take. And so we return to the police station from Resident Evil 2. Hello. Look familiar? I think it's really cool because we're here before Leon and Claire. And there are some differences, there are some areas that we can't go into. But we did read in the files that police barricaded certain areas off and stuff, so it makes perfect sense. Just assume that they got broken through or something. So pick up these 3 green herbs. So that whole side of the police station will be blocked off. And also that area will be blocked off. So we're gonna head up here. There's some handgun bullets here. There's a police station map here, and if we had fought the Nemesis, or if we had chosen to not make a decision, so if we had chosen to fight him, then we would have had a boss fight with Nemesis, who is unkillable and will stalk us through the entire game. But all we have is a handgun and or if you choose not to make a decision, he will run up and hit you, and then you will go into the boss fight, but you can run up and grab Brad's S.T.A.R.S card and then run into the police station. But I didn't want to take the damage from Nemesis, but if we had grabbed Brad's card, we could go up to this computer right now and see what we need to do. But since we did not do that, we have to take the long way around, and we have to go find Jill's S.T.A.R.S card. We see Leon's desk. Shit. Here we find Marvin Branagh, our PD officer from Resident Evil 2. He is severely injured, but apparently not dead, because he's still alive in Resident Evil 2. He's been fatally wounded by zombies, it says. He appears to be holding something in his hand. And we get Marvin's report. Report, September 24th. There are reports of a theft in the municipal building before dawn. A jewel-decorated clock at the main gate was damaged. 2 of the 12 gems that are installed on the face of the clock are missing. Due to the lack of available officers at this time, I have no choice but to suspend the research of this case. Signed, Marvin Branagh. Report, September 26th. Based upon an autopsy report of a 42-year-old restaurant owner, I have discovered that he is one of the missing gems. He apparently took shelter in the police department at about 10 a.m., where he was shot to death within 10 minutes of having developed the symptoms. Since the city is currently under martial law, we are forced to suspend this case. At this time, we'll keep the gem as evidence. Signed, Marvin Branagh. So, we need to get that gem out of the evidence lockup, because it will help us in a puzzle. Shit. Oh. So, open this up, grab the gem. Please do not leave the dark room door open. So we get to the dark room. It's getting about that time, so I'm going to save my game. Alright, and I will be back for the next part very soon.